get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah. Another classic, y'all. Another classic. Hold on, hold on. Come on in, come on in. Yeah, I see y'all. Come on in. Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. I ain't done sharing the video, so hold tight, man. We about to go in for real tonight. We got some non-believers in the building. Hold on, let me share this on Facebook. Y'all gotta wait, man. The show probably ain't gonna start up for like another 4 or 5 minutes. Hold on. Just the call-in show too. Just the call-in show too. So, do I sound all right? I know yesterday my voice might have been muffled because I was kind of sick. To be honest with you. Hold on. I'm still sharing the video on Facebook right now because we got some Candance Owens and Tucker fans, and it seems like every time I say something about Tucker or Candace, they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm like, if you really follow these people, you would know what the hell was going on. Like, don't be hypocrite nation, but we all know people just be online just for shits and giggles. They really don't watch anything except one or two people, and those one or two people are screwing them over mentally. So when you bring the boot club up, yeah, the boot club. It's her husband, George Farmer, out this bitch. Hold on. Candance Owens fans, do you know anything about the Black Eye Club or the Boot Club? They don't. They don't know nothing about these. And guess what? They in trouble, man. They in trouble for taking intel from Iran. Because guess what? They all somehow know all this intelligence. Okay? Somehow. And the key person is your boy Joe Kent. Joe Kent, guess what? Trump let his ass go for a reason. And then he gonna run right to Tucker. There she is. There she is. Babe, come back in here. But yeah, that's the whole y'all see the thing is every time I say something, y'all don't want to do the research. So I'm looking on my Facebook page and I'm posting this shit like, look, man, this is what's going on with Candance Owens and Tucker. And I get crucified. Let me turn my shit on. I get crucified. I don't understand. Like, why do I get crucified? Because I got the information first. That's why I said, man, if Christ ever came back, y'all would crucify Christ. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Y'all would. Y'all would crucify. Y'all would hang his ass right on the damn cross again. I know y'all would. I told you, hypocrite nation. They don't do any investigation work. They don't try to solve no riddles, no nothing. So a lot of people are bowing out. And the thing is, they using Charlie Kirk as a proxy to run for president. So all you fucking Charlie Kirk heads, guess what? They gonna use Charlie Kirk death to run for president. They gonna say, oh, well, the only way we can find out who killed Charlie Kirk is for me to run for office. And some of y'all go fall for that shit too. And I'm pretty sure Charlie Kirk's somewhere laughing. Okay? He might not even be dead. He might have to sacrifice himself so Candace Owens can run for president. And guess what? Y'all fell for it. I'm still sharing the video to these damn groups, man. because I gotta share my own shit. I gotta do my own art. I gotta do my own music. I gotta do everything on my own. And I spend money out my own pocket because I got a passion for this shit. But if I leave the game, will they still love me? Hell no. So I mean, y'all face every day. Y'all gonna hear the truth regardless. But the thing is, it's become blasphemy at this point. Now look at Candace Owens. Candace Owens turns on Trump, said he's destroying America's future, and regrets voting for him. He said our kids will pay for this. Orange man good, orange man good, orange man bad. But if you was not here for the foundation, just please. There's been Trump supporters that voted 3 times, but they weren't part of the foundation. They're not a part of what we call the Galactic Federation. Okay, there's a Galactic Federation going on of light workers. It's called the Council of Light Workers. If you are not a part of that, or what they call the 144,000, quite frankly, we don't care what happens to you in the Book of Revelations. Okay, we going down a rabbit hole. Orange man good, orange man bad. We're going down a rabbit hole. And I told you my assessment about Charlie Kirk. I believe Charlie Kirk was trying to undermine the Trump administration, and they got his funky ass up out of here. I told y'all that. We did 3 live documentaries. If you want to go on my channel and watch them, man, matter of fact, the documentaries got good views too. Got pretty good views on them 3 live documentaries about Charlie Kirk and why he tried to undermine the Trump administration. Okay, see, Trump, you dealing with a nut. You dealing with a nut, man. I don't know why people try to undermine them, and when you try to undermine them, you get a curse put on you. You get a curse. Orange man was right. Iran can strike multiple places around the world. Okay, and don't think he wouldn't twist Candance Owens' leg in a damn pretzel. Candance Owens playing with Trump, bro. Playing with his name. You think he just blew up like 3 people. No, he blew up like 10 people already. And you think a damn peon like Candance Owens is going to persuade somebody's opinion? Come on, man. And the thing is, what did I tell y'all? She give y'all regurgitated NOI shit. What is NOI? The Nation of Islam. She's tied in with the Nation of Islam. That's who's paying them. Qatar. That's who they are. And Paris Morgan and all that shit. They get their same information from this one company. We go pull it up. They all tied to this one company. But we go pull up I hope y'all can. I'm still sharing this shit on Facebook too. All this shit going on. BB, he's dead. Y'all see his wife? His wife look fucking sad. I'm gonna tag some people in this. I'm gonna tag. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tag. And Vicky Hannigan. Oh, Vicky Hannigan. Vicky Hannigan. Try to say, oh, I told you so. I said, told me what? You didn't tell me shit, Miss Vicky Hannigan. And I would just be a rude person, but I'm not. Okay. See, you want me to act up my character. You want me to act up my character because you might think I'm a nigger, and you think I'm going to act up my character tonight, but I'm not. She said, I told you so about Candace. You was just praising her last week. But if you go on my page, you go on my YouTube page, you can clearly see I got about 20, 30 videos about the Panicans and Candace and shit. Been saying this shit for years. And the thing is, Vicky Hannigan, she's been my friend for 3 years. And now she want to play like she's stupid on my page. That's what I'm saying. You got fake people on both sides. It's very disingenuous, especially to an entity like me. You go lie to Frogman 17, aka Mr. Trump. I don't put in hella work, man. I done been to people done invited me to concerts. People done came out, called me, wanted me to come speak. I done spoke at fucking Save the Kid concerts and shit. You talking to a boss in the game. When it comes to underground, that's me. I'm underground. I don't want to go mainstream. Okay. Shouts out to my people at the top. That's all I'm saying. But I don't want to go mainstream. I don't want to go mainstream at all. I'm staying low for a reason. I want to stay in the basement, just like Joe Biden. But if I do get that call, shit, you already know I'm taking that money. I done talked to certain people, you know what I'm saying? And the only people I was signed to would be the Trump administration. So you call me a fucking agent or what? You can see my damn track record, my video. I got a damn near over 1,000 videos breaking shit down, decoding shit. Guess what? Yeah, I'm having fun. Okay, squashing these damn bugs. These are bugs. But y'all took their word like Christ. Now the thing is, if you a hypocrite, just come on out. If you was tricked by Candance Owens, see, she got y'all with them White Lives Matter tees. And she brought Horny Man, Kanye West out, Bryson Gray. Y'all got fooled by Bryson Gray. He's a fake Christian man. Yeah, I made a diss song about Bryson Gray. He didn't want to respond. He blocked me too. For Giotto, he blocked me too. They don't like me. I'm good. Oh, shit, I'm like the real Trump. Motherfucker don't like me for real. Because when you start telling the truth, guess what? People fold up. We in the matrix. People go love to lie because it's more entertaining. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The lie is way more entertaining. That's why y'all love it. Y'all basically fell in the devil's pit, or what they call the pool pit. See, when you on the pool pit, they alter your soul. That's why they call it the altar. And yes, if you are a follower or a sheep, you will be sacrificed in the end of days. Yes, you will. Don't don't log off now. See, you log back on. I don't mean to scare you guys, okay? Because I don't like to preach spookism. Now, I tag BT in the damn chat. I tag BT's ass in the damn chat. She is a Jewish woman. She's a Jewish woman. And guess what? She don't think Islam and Judaism is the same religion under Father Abraham. Okay? And as long as that happens, the one world religion will manifest one way or another. But the thing is, the hypocritical hearsay religion would be Christianity because the white Christian nationalists do not want to merge with Judaism or Islam. So in the end of days, guess who sacrificed the Christians? Candance Owens and Robert Farmer. Now let's get into this, guys. We go get back to these fucks. And we go into some video footage, okay? Call lines is open. Don't be scared now, man. I get on here every day because I really don't like talking in the comment section because the comment section is just so artificial. So I try to bring you to the forefront to see what y'all thinking because I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong. But if you have been following the trends, everybody with a black eye is in trouble. I told you about them damn JAG officers. Robert Mueller, he got a ram now done. Hold on, this is what he got. Hold on. Let me pull on. This is what he got. a ram now death. This is what he got, y'all. Let me pull this up, fam. He got a ram now death punch. This the ram now. What does this mean? Because this is how. Hold on. One of oh shit. So this is what they make them do. That's what they Erwin Romnell, a prominent. Hey, bro, this is what they made Robert Mueller do. And guess what they go? Guess what they gonna make them do? They going to Gitmo, man. They going to Gitmo. They playing with a nut. Trump is a nut. He just killed. Hey man, make sure you share, like the video, or sub up, man. Hey, I meant to tell y'all. I took that new song down off of iTunes and I uploaded the wrong version of the song. So I was listening into the car. I said, man, I uploaded the wrong version. But it's about to be back out on stores, man. So just give it like a day or two. But let's get back into this. Man, they turned their back on 45 and 47. Now they got the curse of 45. Who wants to be? And see, the Democrats gave Trump all kind of special powers a normal president should not have. Y'all do know that, right? There ain't nothing in Congress they could do. He's in dictator mode. And like I said about the elections and shit, every country you see he going to war with has something to do with our elections. I told you who he gonna get last. Allegedly, they supposed to blow the Dome of the Rock up so they could rebuild the third temple. Allegedly. So you doomsday motherfuckers, excuse my language. I guess y'all waiting on that so Christ can unzip the sky vault. Somebody said that today. Some said Netanyahu gonna make Christ come back. Holy moly, donut shop. Boy, the internet done fried y'all brains, man. The internet done fried y'all brains. I swear to God. Y'all not even in touch with reality. Somebody told me today, because BB said something about Christ. BB said something about Christ that rubbed me the wrong way, and Christians did not speak up. The thing is, he spoke against prophecy. He might have been right about what he said, but he spoke against prophecy, and y'all did not catch that. Okay? And some say faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. So if you believe in Christ, that's not enough. That's not enough to get to heaven. Basically, that's what he's saying. So the thing is, if you didn't believe in Christ and you did put in the faith, what the fuck? Because he's saying the exact opposite. And the thing is, he's a hierarchist. He knows shit we don't know about the Bible. And when he says shit, you gotta listen, even though some say he's an evil son of a bitch. Some say he's an evil son of a bitch. And some say he's using AI. But black eye. Musk used heavy drugs, including ketamine and ecstasy, while he became what they call dark matter. Okay, he's dark matter, and he is also a personification of Jesus Christ as well, because he's the one who's about to introduce you to the mark of the beast. And guess what? It doesn't matter if you believe in Christ or the devil. In the end of days, both of these deities will be giving out a mark, and some say that mark can help you. We have went over this before on why people are in the Black Eye Club. This is an old tweet from Trump. He said when Elon Musk came to the White House asking me for help on his many subsidized projects, whether it's electric cars that don't drive long enough, driverless cars that crash, or rocket ships to nowhere, without which subsidized, he'd be worthless. Telling me how he was a big Trump fan and a Republican. I could have said, drop to your knees and beg, and he would have done it. That means if Trump would have pulled his fucking pants down, he'd have been sucking on that weenie. He'd have been sucking on that Anthony Weiner, okay? He'd have been sucking on that Anthony Weiner. And you think she go overpower Trump? What did Trump say? Trump said he could shoot a man dead in the what did he say? Dead in the middle of the streets, and his supporters would still support him. That's what he said. And guess what? It's true. We do support him. Because guess what? Once you make a decision, you ride that shit out. You don't hop ship, you ride it out till the whole military operation is complete. Some people can't do that. Some people, this ain't the time to be jumping ship, okay? Especially if you're a foundational Trump supporter. You ain't foundational. It's no need to try to you confusing other people because you didn't get them downloads like everybody else. Now, what are we talking about? We talked about this, how this can manifest. And I told you this what happened to Robert Mueller. Listen, Erwin Rommel, a prominent German general during World War II, committed unalive on October 14th, 1944, after being implicated in a plot to assassinate, you know what, Adolf Hitler. And I didn't mean to say his name. Okay. Okay, YouTube. I didn't mean to say his name. So I know how y'all sensitive about that guy with the mustache. Okay. And guess who everybody's saying who the man with the mustache is? Everybody's saying Trump is Mr. H. And everybody hated Mr. H because at one time Mr. H ruled the world, especially with technological advances. See, they wanted Hitler because he controlled the quantum computer. He had alien technology, which is just advanced, ancient technology. Some say if it weren't for Mr. H, you wouldn't have a fucking TV. They said Mr. H was able to communicate with his troops through the television, radio, shit. He set up those uh, quantum leap programs to get ahead of everybody else. Yes, he did. So guess what? Once you get the Romnell death, they put a brain chip in your ass and they resurrect you like Lazarus. Okay, we already talked about who Lazarus is. Lazarus is the guy Laser, or who we call the Death Star. laser us, because guess what? Their God at the end of the day, in the end of days, their God Yahweh is supposed to resurrect his flock through lasering technology. Yeah, this is ancient biblical technology, but it's tied in with the gods. Now, who is personifying Yahweh the destroyer? Benjamin Netanyahu. Yahoo is Yahweh. Yahoo is the cow god. Yahweh. He's a cowboy. He's a cowboy. Let's pull it up. This is the cowboy. And this is also Uncle Sam, aka the Baphomet. And yes, he is the Baphomet. So let's pull up. And this the cow god, Yahweh or Yahoo. This is why the cowboy says, Yahoo. This is their God. And guess what? Yahoo, or this cow god, he wants his flock to join the army so you can sacrifice the two pillars of Freemasonry. Now, the thing is, it's the cow guy, Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, he got a star on his forehead, and the Baphomet is personifying the same star. He's recruiting you. You see the finger up the ass? And you checking your this is the god of the prostate. Yes, this is the god of the prostate, Pan. Yeah, go look up Pan. He's the horny goat. This is why they call pedophiles Peters. And what does he like to do? The Peter is the penis, and he plays with the penis. This is Pan. They worship a Greek god, Pan. Why? Because Pan, he embodies fear, panic, pandemonium, pandemics. Candance Owens and Tucker Carlson is a part of a doomsday cult. Yes, the cult of Pan. These guys are Hamites. They basically Hamites, y'all. And what did I told you? They sacrificed Kirk. They sacrificed Kirk. And what did I say? Start the rapture. Why did I say start the rapture? Because at Charlie Kirk's memorial, at his funeral, everybody witnessed Christ. They say Christ ain't coming back until the whole world witnessed him. So I don't know what the hell Benjamin Netanyahu talking about. Do you believe the whole world has witnessed the name of Christ? But if you don't put your infinity stones together like Captain Planet, you cannot manifest Christ on earth or have this utopia on earth of the 144,000. Because only the saints is getting into heaven. The followers, they're not worthy enough. Go read the Greek version. So, sorry if my voice is kind of scratchy. I told y'all I'm just getting over this damn sickness. I got me coffee and shit, drinking my coffee. Like I said, go read the Greek version translated into the English version. If you are not doing that, you are not getting into heaven at all. You're not even getting the true word. You're getting the perverted version. Okay? And I told y'all that. You got to go back to the linguistics of what they were saying. In the Greek version, they're not even calling the Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden, they calling it the something, the paradise, something paradise. I got to go back and tap in, but they not even referring to what y'all know as these original texts, man. So it's thrown off. You thrown off, man. And guess what? These individuals are good at capitalizing on that. Okay. Iran is a honeypot. Iran pay out Guess who's a part of this damn entity of taking money? Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson, all tied to an Iranian entity. We about to tap into that entity. Yes. Okay. But let's get back into this. This is what I think happened to these guys. Now, if you see Tucker Carlson with a boot, because I think Tucker Carlson probably already had a black eye. If I'm not mistaken, he probably already had a black eye, y'all. Somebody pull that up. Now the thing is, all they gotta do is twist his ankle, and then you know what's going on. Hillary Clinton had a boot. Oprah had a boot. Everybody had a booty. Y'all. Everybody that was a suspected of doing something sinister had a fucking boot on their leg, y'all. I don't understand. Okay. So guess what? Candance Owens is running for president in 2028. And it's sad to say she's not gonna get in. But guess what? She gonna use Charlie Kirk's death so y'all can vote for her. That's what she's gonna do. Okay. And you already see Trump trolling Hakeem Jeffries, the fake ass Obama 10.0. Trump running for 2028. So the thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't be surprised if Tucker Carlson and Candance Owens, we thought she was gonna be working at McDonald's, but I don't think she gonna be working at McDonald's. I think I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. I believe they're gonna be working at Caskets Are Us. Caskets Are Us. That's my real assessment. That's my God honest assessment. Caskets Are Us. Caskets Are Us. If 45 and 47 has killed 15 people in the last 10 days, what do you think is about to happen to these peons? What do you think is about to happen to these peons? Peons is gone. These peons is gone, fam. Romnell, death. Now the thing is, since they fucking with Islam, they go get a Romnell death. Because let's get into it. Because you go see weird shit happen, and when that shit pop off, don't be like, hey man, why is this going on? Why is this happening? Because you are Johnny come lately. You are what we call hypocrite nation. We already 10 steps ahead of you, buddy. Now listen. He was faced with the choice of a public trial for treason or taking cyanide. He chose the latter to avoid prosecution and protect his family from repercussions for his actions. Who's her family? Robert Garner. And Robert Garner is related to the house of the Rothschild family. He's related to the house of the Lords Rothschild. And guess what? This is a fixed marriage. She like bubblehead white boys like Charlie Kirk. Okay? This dude's a picklehead. She was better off with Charlie. Now the thing is, if she would have married Charlie, that would have been a straight presidency right there. That'd have been a straight presidency right there. But she decided to fuck with Rothschild, the Lord of the Rothschild, and I'm pretty sure they're getting Iranian money because guess what? There was never really an Iranian leader to begin with. They have a shadow government, and guess who I think it is? Guess who I think they shadow government is? Yes, ISIS, Ra, and L. ISIS, Ra, and L. That's who their government is. Okay, or what we call Zoroism or Zionism, but it's all based off resurrecting technology, and this is why they could bring BB back from the dead. Okay, don't matter if his body is gone, because guess what? He has risen. BB is Yahoo, or who they call Yahshua, and when they resurrect Yahshua, guess what? Once you get do away with him, he resurrects through uh Silicon Valley. Okay, this is how they bust through the matrix. You don't actually need a physical BB because his body resurrect through holographic, or what they call the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is the holographic technology to live forever in this simulation. So Christ is back on earth. So what that dude said earlier, he was kind of right, but in his fucking pea brain, he don't know how to fucking explain that shit. In his fucking pea brain, he didn't know how to. Yes, Christ is back. If I'll say a big if, but I think we all know if BB is gone, then he gonna manifest Yahweh the Destroyer. Yahweh the Destroyer don't care about what nation. He come to destroy all nations. So Christ is back on earth right now. Christ is walking among us right now. So to the normal average Gump, picklehead Gump, he's still waiting on Christ. He's still waiting on Christ. Tell y'all that right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what's going on. But who are they trying to play? They trying to pin him down. They trying to pin 45 down. Because guess what? This hand is the hand of God. See, they do this in uh Catholicism too. Let me pull this up. Where is this? And we're gonna go into a video, but like I said on that Romnell death, that Romnell death, that's him. That is him. And I think I always lose that picture. I might have it. Did I upload it? Yeah. So when I pulled up that Trump photo, this would be personifying the man of sin. You see what I'm saying? Right here. See, this is a form of Catholicism too. But this religion is all based off this God they call Aten. Aten is the man of sin. This the Pharaoh. That's why you see the Pharaoh with the Dagon fish hat, like Osiris. But this is Aten, their god Aten, that they still worship today. This is the religion. This is the original Christianity right here. Okay, the first Christ was the devil, or who they call the light bearer, aka the Statue of Liberty. This shit crazy, y'all. The thing is, let's get into a video. Let's get into a video of Joe Kent. Okay, this is Joe Kent and Tucker Carlson. Let me pull this up. Let me turn this shit down because this shit's blasting in my damn ear. Now this the dude. This the dude that the Trump administration they let his funky ass go because he dropping all kind of crazy intel that was not supposed to go back to Tucker. Hold on. Turn this shit down, man. Blasting. All right, let me pull this up. What time is it? 9:15. We probably got about another 45 minutes. Man, make sure you hit the cash up, man. Support the channel. I ain't getting paid from Iran. I'm not. But these individuals are. That's why they mad. Now the thing is, we went. What is this? Like they said, it was like a 47-year war. But in actuality, it's not. This war been going on for thousands of years. It's the barbarians versus the Tartarians. And if you are a Tartarian, if you come from a Tartarian nation, you will see the Galactic Federation assemble like Captain Planet. All right. You'll see it manifest. You seeing it now. You seeing it now. Putin's on board. The dude from China, Jinping. A lot of people's on board with we bringing back ancient Tartarian free energy. I can't understand why y'all haven't heard this before. And it boggles my mind when people say, "Hey, why are you a Trump supporter?" You think I tell them because I want the immigrants out this bitch? Man, we already on some free energy type shit anyway. We already know uh the family crest of Trump. He's the 13th family. He's the 13th family. Okay. He's number 13. They don't see number 13 sits at the round table. If you look at the Knights of the Round Table, the Knights of Templar, the Knights of the Round Table, you have Christ in the middle of King Arthur, and then you have his disciples. But they normally don't count number 13. That's why you see in buildings it's just missing 13 as a wild card. That's why they running and shit. That's why they running. They running scared. So this the wild card, what they call the Trump card. Can't believe y'all gumps not tapped in. We've been talking like this for years. I've been talking like this for years, man. But we'll get Johnny come latelys, newcomers on. Oh man, what are you talking about? Bitch, what you mean what I'm talking about? You on Facebook all damn day. You not in. See, the thing is, if you really want to know the truth, you gotta have about 4 or 5 apps on your phone. You cannot have one app on your phone and expect to know what the fuck is going on. So the shit on Facebook, that's just straight. I dump all my bullshit on Facebook. Okay, that's my shit posting app. I do my real content on here and on Rumble. But like I said, that's what's going on. People on Facebook, they getting the information last. That app was designed to keep you left behind. I told y'all that about these apps. These applications are designed to put you in a time warp where you somehow don't know what's going on. Did you know anything about Joe Kent? No, you did not. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you some of the nasty things people said to me today. I'm gonna show you the nasty stuff people said to me today, and we're gonna go in. So this is my Facebook page. Look, and she said this. This is what I said, Vicky Hannigan. I told her ass, no, I have all my videos documented. I told you about 3 years ago. She said, "Oh, told you so. Ha ha ha. Just a week ago, you were praising her, but no, I was not. See, I don't know what Vicky Hannigan got against me. Come on, I was telling y'all Candance Owens was a demon before it was even popular. Why you think my numbers was low? Because when I called out Candance Owens, people hung me on the cross. So in a way, I kind of got a vindictive uh outlook on things from the right from some of the right. Not all y'all, but some of y'all on my radar. Y'all on my radar. Y'all gotta be on my radar. It is what it is. You can still tune in, you can still comment, but until you repent to your Lord and Savior on this channel, you will always in my eyes be a part of Hypocrite Nation. And to get that stink off you, you need bleach, you need borax, all of that, man. You go need some shit because the thing is, how in the hell we call out these people so long ago, and then you just now figuring out 3 years later what the hell's going on? Like that's like having a rapist in your neighborhood. Everybody telling you this motherfucker's a rapist, and you still let your kids outside at night. Like same thing they did to Christ. Same thing that they did to Christ. See, the anointed ones, they already knew what the hell was going on. That's why they got the halo behind their head. These fucking peasants right here, they didn't know what Christ was talking about. Now, when you take this shit literal, that's when you get fooled by these people. You take this shit literally, that's when you get fooled. When you take the stories, yeah, when people say, hey, why are you lying? Why are you telling stories? See, the story is a lie. But the personification behind the story is real. Who is Israel? Yeah. Gaza Strip in Palestine. Mm-hmm. And now, since that has been split, they caused a split or a crease or a gateway. They open up a gateway. They open up a portal. And like I said, that's what CERN was all about too. And what I tell y'all about the God, because they rallying, they part of this rallying uh religion too, because they worship the God Rael. Okay. Or who they call the all seeing eye Yah, because Yah ain't nothing but ancient technology, all seeing eye technology. So you can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. They know when you watching dirty movies on your phone. They know when you beating your kids. They know all that, man. So people asking, is the ankle monitor in the room with us? Yes, it is. The ankle monitor is in the room. Did your shoulder get dislocated from reaching so far? Now, do we have to go back into the boots? Do we have to watch? See, we're gonna have to watch people telling me to settle down. How's it gonna cover up? But we just seen Oprah in a boot. We seen all these people that were in trouble with a boot. She said the stories people make up. You see all these people going to hell with the Antichrist right here? Talking about, is this a joke? She fell. Ha ha ha. She fell. She didn't fall. She didn't fall. She was running from them damn JAG officers, and they caught her ass, and she literally broke her foot. You see what happened to that one bald headed sergeant They broke his arm. You don't think they will break her fucking crusty ass toe? I know. I know Candance Owens got some ugly ass, long ass toes, man. Shouts out to my woman with beautiful feet. Shouts out to my woman with ugly feet. But I don't think she got. Some people say she's a nematode. Some people say she's a transvestite. Some people say she's built like a adolescent. Yes, have y'all heard this stuff? I have. Some say she doesn't have an Adonis belt. For real. Some say she looked like the Black Michael Jackson when he was like 6 years old. Man, people been roasting her, man. Like I said, she is kind of bony. She is kind of. Some say Erica Kirk. She built like a 2 year old. So man, people shit. This is what people saying on the internet, man. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. But like I said, everybody's saying, "Oh, what is she on house arrest?" If she was, she would still be allowed to perform her rituals on her followers because you still have to have a certain amount of NPCs to run this simulation. So Candace Owens is an asset somehow when it comes to dehumanizing the conservative right. She has absolutely obliterated the conservative right. Gone. Elon Musk, he took 1/3. Candace took 1/3. They said in the days, they would take 1/3. He said that's some work release program. She gets to fly. Yeah, they get to still do everything. They just monitor. And some people, one person said, "Oh, why didn't they put the chip inside her body?" And they just shit. They probably could have did that too. They probably could have knocked her out and probed her. And that's what they do. They knock you out, probe your ass. That's what aliens do too. Put your ass to sleep. Open up, unzip your belly button. Matter of fact, some of y'all need to clean out y'all belly button too. I know y'all belly button stink. Take a Q-tip, get some damn alcohol, preferably the green alcohol, and clean that joint out, fam. Clean that joint and see what comes out. That stinker. Let's get into the video. What time is it? Yeah, we still good on time. I'm glad I came on here early. I'm really glad I came on here early because when they get to like 11 and shit, I got shit to do. Hold on, let's pull this up. This is Joe Kent. So he about to get a Rom nail death too. And they know they about to die. The thing is, they know they about to die. But they trying to capture the presidency. They trying to capture the crown or what they call the throne. So they could dictate what's going on in the Middle East. And like I said, the only reason why America is allies with Israel because Israel is in the middle. It's the all seeing. Israel is the all seeing eye of the Middle East. It knows everything. That little strip knows everything. Location means everything. If Israel was in South America, would nobody give a fuck? To be honest with you, would nobody give a fuck? There's no, you know what I'm saying? It's not in the middle of anything. But since it's in the Middle East, that's the all seeing eye. So let's get into Joe Kent. And the thing is, the people that were talking shit on my page did not know anything about Joe Kent. Do you even watch fucking Tucker Carlson? That's the thing. Do you even watch these? That's the thing. These people say, "Oh, Tucker Carlson this, Tucker Carlson that." Why are you talking about? You don't even fucking watch him. You don't even keep up with Joe. Who you don't even know who fucking Joe Kent is? But you want to lash out on me? You really want to lash out on me? You fucking hypocrite nation. Hypocrite Nation going to hell with the Antichrist. Trust me. Can't keep on having all this hypocrisy. They said this shit in the Bible. Argue about this shit in the Bible, all this hypocrisy shit. And then when the shit get on the internet, when the gospel gets on the internet, the same shit happening 3,000 years ago. It's people got gospel on the internet. It's hearsay. Some of that shit in the Bible, that shit hearsay. You got scholars arguing over that shit for thousands of years, but you take it as the word. It's not really the word. It's perverted. The thing is, you got to be able to decode the word. You can't read the Bible. The Bible is not for reading. The Bible is for decoding only. That's why I look at a lot of y'all just like, like Gumps. I ain't gonna call y'all Goyim, but Gumps is the right word for it. Goyim is no different than nigger. I ain't gonna stoop that low. Some say a lot of this stuff on the internet is Goyim slop too. Yeah, you ever heard that terminology? Goyim slop? Yes, it's a real term. It's real terminology. Real terminology. I try to keep my shit goy slop free. Now let's get into the video. I'ma zoom myself out. I'ma let y'all. It's like a 3-minute video. Okay. This is the guy that was leaking all the information. And somehow Penis Head Tucker Carlson was running that information back to you know who. I guess he ran back to Iran.
Very loudly.
He was single-minded.
And he walked off and he went, I believe, into the Oval. So when one of President Trump's closest advisors, who is vocally advocating for us to not go to war with Iran and for us to rethink at least our relationship with the Israelis, and then he's suddenly publicly assassinated and we're not allowed to ask any questions about that. It's a data point. It's a data point that we need to look into.
What do you mean when you say we're not allowed to ask any questions about that?
We've been told that this individual, Robinson, is a lone gunman, and maybe he is. But the investigation that I was a part of, the National Counterterrorism Center, was.
And the thing is, he don't have the clearance level to talk about this shit. The reason why he don't have the clearance level to talk about that shit because they don't trust his ass. That's why you're not allowed to talk about it. Like these motherfuckers, they smart technically and all that other stuff, but they not human. They don't have human instinct at all. They could talk or get good game. They could use big words. That's how they tricked your ass. That's how Charlie Kirk tricked a lot of people too. We debunked Charlie Kirk so many damn times, but them 3-second, 4-second reels burnt y'all fucking brain to a crisp. Now y'all got popcorn brain. Popcorn brain is a real ailment too. Go look it up. Go look up what popcorn brain. We did a whole episode on popcorn brain. I think some of y'all suffer from it. Them 3-second reels, 2-second reel, that shit'll dumb your ass down. And that's what Charlie Kirk was good at. Dumbing his followers down. And they use religion to do it. It's a whole fucking spectacle. Charlie Kirk was taking damn money from donors and shit. Like, damn, Charlie Kirk, he ain't have to take no money from them damn Jewish donors. I'm pretty sure he had everything planned, but he was Johnny come lately. That's the only reason why I didn't like too much. What happened to him was bad, but the thing is, I'm a wise individual, and you can't fucking just say anything in front of my face. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know too much. That's the thing that pissed me off. And then when I brought it to everybody's attention, it's a big surprise because this dude didn't tell you what was really going on. But I'm gonna be honest with you. If he wasn't on his book, if he knew what the fuck was going on, he would have been a good president. But you can't have Johnny come lately sit in that damn chair. You just can't. You just can't. See, Trump, he dodged his assassination attempt. Now, if Charlie Kirk would have dodged that shit, I'd have voted for him. You dodge that shit, you a bad motherfucker. To be honest with you, but I can't do it. Just can't do it. But let's get into the video.
A part of, we were stopped from continuing to investigate. And the FBI will say that they stopped that because they wanted to have turn everything over to the Utah state authorities. Everything's going to trial. It's very, very sensitive. But there was still a lot for us to look into that I can't really get into. But there was still linkage for us to investigate that we needed to run down. And I'm not making any conclusions. I'm not saying
No, I don't think you are.
because of this happened. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying there's unanswered questions. We know the pressure because of the text messages that have been made public, that Charlie was under a lot of pressure from a lot of pro-Israel donors. And again, we know Charlie was advocating to President Trump against this war with Iran. And we knew at the end of the 12-day war, at the end of Midnight Hammer, that the Israelis were to come back and ask us to go back to war again.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? He was against certain stuff Trump was trying to accomplish. I told you he tried to. Didn't I tell y'all this? Where's my thumbnail at? Remember this? Remember this? Did a whole 4-part series on this already. 3 days after he died. 3 days after he died, after Charlie Kirk resurrected, we actually, oh yeah, give it to me. We actually decoded this already. Because guess what? We already tapped in over here. I wish we had some beer.
Come on, I'm trying to go upstairs.
You smell good. Golly, you smell good. We put this shit out. Hold on. It's over here.
It stinks.
I'm alive. I don't care. Talk to the people. Gotta talk to the people. That's my wife. She in the building. It is so hot in here.
It
is so hot
Why
in
did
here.
you crack the door?
Man, because I want it like a sauna. I want it like a sauna in here.
Nah, man, that's how because then it leaks in the living room.
I'm sorry, guys. Let's get into the video.
So we have a lot of data points between Butler, the assassination attempts against President Trump, the breaches of his security, what happened to Charlie Kirk.
Can I just ask you to pause on the Charlie Kirk just because it upsets me to hear what you're saying, to be reminded that he was murdered, but also to hear you confirm what was reported in the media several months ago, that your office had been blocked from investigating his murder. That does not make sense to me. I don't understand why you would ever turn down help in an investigation from a U.S. agency with a lot of experience.
And I told you why they blocked it. Well, why I think they blocked it. I don't have to take my word for it. It's pretty simple. If they blocked it, that means somebody was doing something dirty. Somebody was conspiring behind closed doors. Okay, because like I said, 2028, Charlie Kirk would have been on that ticket. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Charlie Kirk would have probably gave Trump a run for his money. You know that, right? We'll be honest with you, that'd have been a close damn race. That'd have been a close race. But the thing is, Charlie Kirk rode the bandwagon all the way to his grave. He rode the bandwagon. But the thing is, while he was riding the bandwagon, I'm pretty sure the donors didn't align with Trump's donors. To be president, everything has to be aligned. Matter of fact, you got to be in a whole damn family to be president. If you ain't in that, if you're not in that damn lineage, you're not becoming president. Period. Point blank. I told you, Trump the last president. That's number 13. He the wild card. He's the fucking wild card. Now the thing is, you don't see 13. and guess what? Some say, I'm gonna be honest with you, Trump could be somewhat like a prime minister. He could, because the thing is, he owned the quantum computer. He controls the quantum computer. He spent all that money on AI, and the thing is, he can melt down into like a prime minister, or that's what they said he was gonna do. I don't know if y'all heard about that or not. They said he was gonna melt down into something else, like a peace correspondent, like a Klaus Schwab type individual, and I think that would be good. I think that would be good for him. To be honest with you, he would still have all the nuclear codes and all. You know, he would be like he would be more powerful than Benjamin Netanyahu reincarnated, basically. Okay, let's get into this, Tucker.
Gathering intelligence on things, that's your job.
The FBI will say, and the DOJ will say that because it's an ongoing case, it's a Utah State case, that back off, they've got it. They've got a smoking case. They've got the fingerprints on the gun, and they've got the case.
But the FBI was involved in the case.
The FBI was involved. The FBI's basically said that they're deferring to Utah because it's now a state case.
But they've established a precedent for federal investigation of this crime.
Yeah, and the National Counterterrorism Center's mandate is to investigate any foreign ties, to see if there's potentially any foreign ties. If we don't find any foreign ties, we back off. What I'm saying, without getting into too much detail, is there was more for us to investigate.
You believe there was reason to investigate foreign ties to Charlie Kirk's murder, and were told by the FBI, DOJ?
FBI and DOJ, yeah.
No, you're not allowed to investigate that.
Stop. It's done. They basically cut off our access to be able to get into that information. And look, I didn't even say necessarily that I believe there's 100% foreign ties. There were data points that we needed to investigate. I mean, I think anybody who's even, looked at any kind of police investigation, you get 100 leads, you run them down, and 99 don't mean anything. We still had a lot more leads to run down that pertained to some kind of a foreign nexus that we were stopped from investigating. And,
that just strikes me as inconceivable that could happen.
And like I said, you could put two and two together. I think some of y'all would be so butthurt about that scenario. Y'all didn't even want to cross the precipice with that one. That's why I went ahead and said it anyway. Because guess what? I'm underground. I'm underground. I can say what's on my mind. Okay. So let's get back into this. So we go back into Robert Farmer. His family, George Farmer, Michael Stale Farmer, Baron Farmer, born 17 December 1944, a British businessman, former treasurer of Conservative Party, okay, and a life peer in the House of the Lords. Now, who in the hell? See, to my Christian folk out there, y'all only call one man Lord, and that's Christ. How come his name is Lord? Why do humans got to refer to him as Lord? Don't you think that's kind of odd? Don't you think that's too close to landlord? Okay. The thing is, you probably giving your tax dollars to this dude because he's tied in with the Rothschild family and the House of Lords. William Wardog. Okay, this is dad, man. Candance Owens is married to George Farmer. His father is Lord Michael Farmer, and he's a billionaire. How you think Candance Owens got millions of followers? You see the pipeline? She's a manufactured entity. She's not real. She's paid for. She didn't come from the bottom. And then she did come from the bottom. It was all manufactured. But y'all take her word as Christ. And yeah, she does got intel because she's in bed with an intelligence agency. And like I said, what did she give y'all? Regurgitated Nation of Islam talking points. She been frying y'all brain for a long time. A very long time. Yo, let's pull this. We gotta pull this up too. Because a lot of people are. So Joe Kent tells Tucker Carlson that Israel dragged the U.S. into a war with Iran. And the thing is, that's true. Israel got their deep state too. That does shit on their own. But at the end of the day, guess what? We go figure out who's doing what from these attacks, where these attacks are really coming from. That's the whole position of the fog of war. To actually have everybody think we're in a war while simultaneously gathering intelligence. That's what's really happening. That's what's really. Don't y'all want to find out who's the shadow government? This is the only way you go find out who the shadow government is. I'm telling you, I already know who's launching those missiles. I'm pretty sure it's the deep state over there launching the missiles. Let's pull this. Let's pull this one out. Let's pull this one out. Let's do this one. This is Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes. I think he's a Democrat now. He said he voting Democrat. Okay. Now let's play this. Let's pull this up. And Nick Fuentes, he might have some good talking points here and there, but somehow he ended up being a flaming homosexual. I don't have nothing against homosexuals. Just don't be no closet. He came out being a closet. A lot of them do that because they don't want to lose their conservative fan base. Let's get
We're going to do a paywalled show. We're going to do a paywalled show. Tell all. Oh, did you hear what Joe Kent said about the Charlie Kirk assassination? He strongly implied there's a conspiracy. Well, what is the actual purpose of having you in the USIC and then flaming out and resigning if you're not going to tell us what you know? Do you know something or not? Because if you know something and you're not telling us, then you're part of the cover-up and you're lying. If you don't know anything, but you're implying you know something, then you're lying. And I question your motives. Why are you leading us to draw this inference?
Because they are running. He's helping them run for president. He's propping them up to run for president. And the thing is, guess what? Joe Kent might be in the administration. These three right here, 2028. But like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think there's gonna be no election. Yeah, martial law. Won't be no election. And y'all gave Trump all that. Trump got all that power. He hasn't even shown, and there ain't nothing the courts can do about it. There ain't nothing. He's more powerful than the damn courts. Okay. Y'all can sue him all he want, and he'll just cash you out. There ain't nothing, and people know that, especially after this Iran situation. It's really getting prevalent now. People are really scrambling now. Now you see the cockroaches coming out. cockroaches came out a long time ago, but now you really see them. That's why it's slow on the internet, because you got a lot of people that were hypocrites. They don't have nothing to say. A lot of people not commenting on certain things, and if they are, they're Johnny come latelys.
I don't like that. Beyond that. So I saw that, and that made me lose my mind. I'm so sick of that stuff. I have no tolerance for that. Every day, these people are baiting us to subscribe, get on the paywall, watch the next episode. We have new Charlie Kirk text messages on tomorrow's episode. We have Netanyahu's letter, but we're not going to release it until... We have new, what did Candance Owens put out the other day? We have new footage from behind Charlie Kirk. She waits until the end of the episode, puts it at the very end, and it's a nothing burger. I'm so sick of that. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I believe in conspiracies. I want to see the evidence. And don't tell me you're a brave truth teller. Don't tell me you're a martyr if you're hiding things. And if you don't know something, then don't imply that you do, because that's dishonest. And so anyway.
That's what your boy had to say about that. So I think they're in real big trouble. That's my assessment. I think they are in big trouble. All right. And we are going to continue. Hold on. What the hell was that? Hold on, I'm checking something. My bad, y'all. Damn, that's crazy. I'm over here watching the damn Florida laws. I ain't tell me Florida laws. Damn. Let's look into this. My bad. Damn. Anyway, let's get into this. Damn, Florida, they blew my damn ticket. So this is Elon Musk's friend. Let's see what his African American friend got to say about. And they said Elon Musk knew something about that Golden Gate Bridge. They said he posted something about 3 years ago, and somehow they bought nets, brand new nets for the Golden Gate Bridge, but somehow it went to some dark project. It was like $14 billion to put some unalived nets on the bottom of the Golden State Bridge, and Elon Musk reposted it on 9/11. So I guess they was planning on nuking that bridge, allegedly.
Was Iran on the verge of getting a nuclear weapon?
No, they weren't, 3 weeks ago when this started, and they weren't in June either. I mean, the Iranians have had a religious ruling, a fatwa, against actually developing a nuclear weapon since 2004.
Okay, he's saying the Islamic Republic has a rule against using nukes. But how much do you trust the rule? Would you trust it if you found out that the rule was never written, just spoken? What if you knew that all the other fatwas were listed on the Supreme Leader's website, but not this one? And what if in 2021, Iran's intelligence minister said, of that rule, but a cornered cat may behave differently from when the cat is free? And why did 71 of their own parliament members call for changing the unwritten rule? And if the rule is ironclad, why did the Islamic Republic enrich 440 kilograms of uranium to 60% when there's no peaceful use for uranium at 60%? But let's grant that it's just a deterrent. Well, if it's a deterrent, doesn't that only work if we believe there's a chance they'll use it? If the rule is real, it's not a deterrent. If it's a deterrent, the rule isn't real. So you tell me, should we believe what they're saying or what they're doing? Look, you should have a healthy skepticism of US and Israeli politicians. But can you spare some leftovers for the guys who hanged an athlete for protesting today, killed thousands of people for protesting in a month, and have raped women in prison for years? But maybe you think, well, North Korea has a bomb and they haven't used it. They just got it to protect themselves from the US. Okay, well, is the Islamic Republic like North Korea and just trying to preserve their own life? Or are they the kind of people who arm suicide bombers because they welcome death? What if they named their streets after child suicide bombers? Does that sound like North Korea to you? Or something else? Look.
Yeah, he's talking. YouTube. Excuses, man. I don't know why he's using the S word. We don't support the unaliving of anybody. I gotta clear that up because this liver lip nigga fuck up my whole fucking channel. So let me clear that up with YouTube. Okay. Now, let's get into something else. Donald Trump just posted this. Now, he said, now with the death of Iran, the greatest enemy America has is the radical left, highly incompetent Democratic Party. Single-handedly. So, okay. Now, this right here is, I don't know how CNN got all this information, but this is a part of their nuclear program. We're going to watch this right quick, too. We're going to get into, they ran down on Dan Bongino, too, okay? They ran down on Dan Bongino. Let's pull this up, man, because they got stuff, I guess, we don't know about, but I'm pretty sure. Some say they hit the target. Some say they still got ammunition, but they shadow government got shit. I think they shadow government got shit we don't know about, and they waiting. Yeah, I think somebody wants to drop a nuke. That's what I think. Somebody wants to drop a nuke, but we just don't know where it's gonna drop. And the thing is, it's weird that we done had all these damn comments hit all over these cities. Some of them were duds and some of them hit. So I don't know if these are bombs disguised as comments. So it was like 5 of them. So that's what they said. So let's get into this.
An Iranian underground missile city buried deep inside a mountain. A show of force aimed at Iran's enemies. A contingency plan to protect its precious arsenal from being eradicated by massive bombardment. Dozens of these subterranean fortresses are spread across the country. It's proof that Tehran has been preparing for a war just like this one for years and possibly decades. It's also from these mountain bases that Iran stores its mobile missile launchers, taking them out, firing, before hiding them back into the mountain to reload and avoid detection. The US and Israel want to destroy this threat.
And just like Hamas and their tunnels, Iran has funneled decades of state resources, not to their people, but into missiles and drones and proxies and buried facilities. But we are hunting them down.
We wanted to find out how. Examining satellite images from 27 underground bases, including 107 tunnels. What we found was evidence of a rapid-fire American-Israeli campaign to trap a large number of Iranian munitions underground, blocking entrances and exits to these bases. Like here, here, and here, access points to these facilities blocked. We found that the US and Israel bombed at least 77% of the tunnel entrances that we were able to review satellite images of. Here we see rockets fired from mobile launchers towed out of tunnels. The images are from propaganda video released last year. We geolocated this video to here, a large underground city with many of the access points ravaged by US and Israeli bombardment earlier this month. Here we see huge craters surrounding a tunnel portal. Here, a destroyed rocket launcher, and a reddish cloud of highly toxic rocket fuel. But less than 48 hours after the site was first bombed, evidence of Iranians already digging for access to their munitions underground. And this isn't the first time Iran's jumped to repair its underground facilities.
Tehran is completely filled with smoke.
After the 12-day war with Israel last June, Iran repaired missile production facilities, an industrial complex linked to uranium enrichment centrifuges, and subterranean medium-range missile sites, like this one, where Iran reopened access points to those munitions, again starting to repair them just 48 hours after that war ended. The US and Israel continue to score tactical successes around underground facilities, but these might be temporary solutions as Iran continues to adapt. Now, these are huge battlefield achievements by the US and Israel, heavily degrading Iran's military capability. But experts say that Iran remains resilient and has just enough munitions to continue to hit strategic positions such as oil and gas and civilian infrastructure. This adds another layer of complexity and of unpredictability to this war. Kate?
Certainly. Tamara, thank you so much.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me. Oh, that's on my phone. Okay, so this is what else is going on. Let me pull this up. Because, like I said, you got Candance Owens trying to run for president, y'all. Candance Owens says if anything happens to her or Tucker, ISIS Raw and L was 100% involved. Now, the thing is, why would they say that? Why in the hell would they say that? And this was in January. Hold on. This was in January. Let's pull this up.
I look at the West, our greatest ally, and I see a new enemy rising from within. I am speaking of a poison being sold to the American people as patriotism. I'm speaking of the intellectual vandalism of Tucker Carlson and Candance Owens. Mr. Speaker, let us be clear.
Did y'all hear that? Why would they say that? Why would they say that, y'all? I told you. If they putting a hit out on them, you don't think that shit gonna affect the outcome of these two, they destiny? Talking about boots on the ground. Let's put it. Let me pull this up. Talking about boots on the ground. Boots on the ground, family. Now the thing is, for you newcomers, we might have to go into a video about the boot club. I shouldn't have to go back and forth, but I think what time is it? 10. Man, if y'all still want me on here, man, hit the cash up, man. Hit the cash up. I'm gonna stay on for another 30 minutes. Boots. This is boots on the ground. All right. Now, let's go back to this. Because they got money on their head, and don't be surprised if they wind up like Kirk. I told y'all, do not be surprised. I told y'all this a long time. Once you start doing this, acting out of character, she acting out of character, y'all.
Clear about what this is. They claim to.
See, the thing is, they went radical They went radical too. They went radical. You ain't supposed to go full tard, man. They taught y'all you never go full tard. Because once you go full tard, you can't go back. Can't go back. But the thing is, she gotta watch her back. She don't know when she go get, you know what? Her and her, she don't know who. You see what I'm saying? Especially if they got the boot, the tracker. They prisoners to their own fame. They prisoners to their own. Who wants to live like this? They ain't got no real protection for real. The protection is gone if they got the boot and the black eye. So you're not gonna see the bruise on. You're not gonna see the black eye on Candace because she black. Somebody blacked her eye. It'll just bleed in with her skin tone. She could probably throw some makeup. I bet they had a female get her ass. Oh, I broke my foot. Yeah, because you was running from a JAG officer. Oh, I broke my foot ice skating. They said her husband's a hockey player. That's why he got a black eye. Oh, my husband got hit with a hockey puck. Okay. But you have a broken foot too. Or was it domestic violence? Was it domestic violence? You see, many things can be. I want to know the truth. It's just funny to me. And the reason why it's funny to me, because a lot of y'all, guess what, fell for this trick. A lot of y'all fell for this magic.
Fight the woke left. They are no different than the woke.
Yeah, the woke right and the woke left is the same entity. The same entity. That means you woke up too late. You just now waking up? Oh, you're the woke right. That means you've been asleep. You just now woke. But if you wake up too late, you're not gonna go back and discover all the things you missed. There's a whole storyline. There's a whole storyline behind this, and you don't. And the followers of Candance Owens do not know it. Did y'all know Candance Owens was a video vixen? She was in a rap video. She was in a rap video, y'all. As a video vixen. Did y'all know that? Probably not. Did y'all know who her husband was? Probably not.
Left. The radical left tears down the statues of Thomas Jefferson. Tucker Carlson tears down the legacy of Winston Churchill. The radical left says Western civilization is evil. Candance Owens says the roots of our faith are demonic. It is the same sickness. It is the same moral relativism. It is the same hate.
See, the thing is, this is what Candance Owens is good at. The roots of every religion is not demonic. Those are not the roots of every religion. The roots of every religion is not demonic. Okay? They call it demonic because they don't know how to decode the alchemy that comes with the religion. Yes, religion has been perverted because they perverted they perverted the symbols. Okay? And they edited the word. So of course you're not gonna get the full detail of the script. And this is what they have done out of ignorance, out of total ignorance. Let's continue.
Hatred of the West dressed up in a different costume.
Yes, to be clear, that is dangerous. The Likud party, and I was quite literally, somebody was plotting my murder. Actually, a year from the date that Charlie was murdered on September 10th. Someone was plotting my murder and got just.
And see, the thing is, once you talk like this, you gotta run for president. You gotta run, and the thing is she part of the bloodline? No, she is not. They said Princess Diana was not a part of the bloodline, and they said the queen ate her. Y'all heard about that? They said the queen devoured her. I don't know if y'all heard that story. That's been going around the chitlin circuit, that the queen ate Princess Diana. Yes, like literally ate her body.
Discovered, and that's still making its way through the courts. These people are calling for violence. That's the implicit threat here. They're all growing increasingly more radical, and they're feeling threatened by speech, which is why I implore all of you, which I see that you are, which is why they feel threatened, to continue to use it and to recognize these people are incredibly dangerous. They are very dangerous. When a person is unwilling to say, here's what I did wrong, especially when that person has murdered tens of thousands of children, what they're doing down in Venezuela, Argentina, when they say the issue is.
Yes, we know these things. But the thing is, you getting paid from Iran.
Where'd that roach go?
Should have went Benny Vici.
Where'd the weed go?
Right here. Damn, that perfume smells good.
Hey, look, it's 2 seconds.
Why in the hell?
A bucket of pasta.
What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Why has he got a bucket of pasta? That's crazy. All right, let's continue. Hand me that relic.
People recognizing what they're doing. Argentina, they are tweeting. I mean, they are in the streets shouting against Zionism.
Oh, upstairs.
And we're supposed to believe it's because everyone just hates Jews, everyone hates God's chosen people, or because you can no longer convince people that you are murdering, stealing.
She ain't about to get my channel chopped talking like this. Okay? She ain't about to get my channel. See, the thing is, the reason why she could say it, because she paid. She could go out and say this shit. She got certain type of deals with YouTube, but if I fucking replay this shit, they go shut my shit down. So YouTube, this ain't got nothing to do with what she saying. She ain't got nothing to do with me. Matter of fact, everything she say, I'm against. Just how about that? Because it's not in good faith. It's not in good. Trust me, it's not in good faith, man. She trying to undermine Trump. Trying to undermine Trump, and that's gonna be her. That's gonna be her curse, man. That's gonna be like that. And the reason why she butthurt, because Trump ain't pick her to be in his administration. That's the reason why she's butthurt, y'all. So she go run for 2028. And some people go vote for her too. Some people go vote for her ass. Hold on, what else do we have? I think we had something else on the menu. So Carlson explains how the FBI and the CIA conducted a coup. Yeah, they try to conduct a coup to take out 45 and 47, but tables got flipped, man, so they can't really manifest that detail like they want to. So now the next best thing would be a Charlie Kirk or a Tucker Carlson or Candance Owens. Tell you that's how the power structure goes. Once they get a certain, once they flip the table upside down, those agents that once had power don't have power anymore. So they gotta go work for subcontractors that's off the grid, so they get paid black project money from other countries. So if they can't work, but the thing is, they got jurisdiction or what they call maritime law to work with other agencies. almost without getting in trouble. That's who Jeffrey Epstein was. Why you think he was operating outside the law? Because these are what you call outlaws. This is why the president could operate outside the law. The president position would be an outlaw. That means he could blow 10 people up in 10 days and not get in trouble for it. Tucker Carlson, Candance Owens, Megyn Kelly, Alex Jones, the Democrat Party, the leftists, they hate President Trump and Israel so much that they defend a terrorist Islamic regime who shouts death to America and death to Israel. Israel. ISIS, Ra, and El. So they've defended them. Hold on. In 2024, Jeffrey Sachs told Tucker Carlson, it doesn't really matter who's president. Israel has run American foreign policy in the Middle East for 30 years. We have a plan for 7 wars in 5 years. We've had 6 of those wars. That's what Jeffrey Sachs told Tucker Carlson. People who support Joe Kent, radical leftist Democrats, panicking podcasters, Rand Paul, Thomas Massey, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Candance Owens. Okay? The people who despite Joe Kent, the Patriots. We don't like turncoats. Okay? As foretold, Turning Point USA demanded that Candance Owens show up in person to their interview challenge. Now, the thing is, if she got money on her head, she can't come out and do. That's just too dangerous, man. I think, and I've said this before, she wanted to be a political prisoner so damn bad. She wanted to be a political prisoner so damn bad, and this is what you got. Now, I already know they fake, man. And the thing is, it would be safer for her to just go to jail. To be honest, it would be safe, and that would be doing her a favor, man. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys, man. I'm gonna be totally honest. They fucking with the IDF, bro. Pause and think. Pause and think about that real hard. Candance Owens and Tucker Carlson going to jail, y'all. And the reason why they gotta go to jail is because that'll be the safest place. That'd be the safest place. Where else they gonna go on? Where else they gonna go on Earth? They gonna go to these public appearances with IDF soldiers looking down a fucking rifle. They don't have the protection of the Jewish state. And if you don't have protection of the Jewish state, you ain't running for no fucking president. You ain't running for no fucking president. I don't give a fuck who you are. Because those guys with the top hat, they established America. Okay? The guys with the top hat, these people right here, they own this country. The Quaker, he's the Quaker man. He is the original cowboy, or who they call George Washington. You had the Monopoly Man. This is their religion. The Bull on Wall Street or the Wailing Wall. The Wailing Wall is the Bull on Wall Street. Financial literacy is their religion. Money is their religion. And you got the Jewish rabbi. All the same people, but you think these guys are separate. There go your original Trinity right there, family. That's the Trinity. The Monopoly Man, the Quaker Man, and the rabbi. Every knee shall bow. Every knee shall bow. Think about it. In the end of the days, they said every knee shall bow. Who's bowing to things they don't want to bow to? And those are the ones that will be banished out of the Garden of Eden. And the serpent represents that story as well, because these two individuals are serpents. They talk with a double tongue, and they don't mean well, okay? They don't mean well at all. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. Think about, okay, let's pull this up. Let's pull this up, family, because here go another revelation. Look at this entity. Remember him? The judge, Arthur F. Igorian. Okay, also known as the judge presiding over the 2024 civil fraud case against Donald Trump. Remember this dude, the Epstein? He went to school with him, man. This a product of Jeffrey Epstein. This is Jeffrey Epstein's clone. He don't look exactly like him, but they showing you that they could get the clone aid down to exact 99.9. But they showing you this shit. They sent this motherfucker out on purpose. And yes, he is a Nephilim. He has been walking the earth amongst humans. There are a thing called humans versus mankind, or what they call a kind of man. Now, I don't know if y'all want to get into any type of videos, but we are definitely going to get a video of this. Some people are watching and they don't know nothing about the boot club. Hold on, let's pull this. Let me pull this up. They don't know nothing, so we gotta go back and reteach over and over again. Now, the thing is, this what SGN, it must have showed to his page. Yeah, I'm following SGN. SGN posted this. The boot. This is her at her event. And see, look what he got on his head. Let's see what he got on his hat. Sigma Phi Alpha. And I told you she was a part of that witchcraft as well. Boot Club. Boot Club, Celebrity Boot Club. All these people with boots. The Boot Club is a whole religion. No different than the one-eye religion. And in the Bible, it says, if you look at an individual with lust, they tell you to jab your eye out. So this Black Eye Club goes back to Old Testament law. So you see all these people with the boots on their leg somehow have a black cloud over their life, or one has been sacrificed to their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, or what they call the blood of the Lamb. Because they really do the rituals. They really drink the blood of the Lamb. They really open up the pigeon. They split the chest plates and they drink the blood of the pigeon. While you go to church and drink cranberry juice and split the cracker. These people really break the bread. Okay? But they break the spinal cord. They snap the spinal cord. I told you what Jeffrey Epstein said in the files. He said that the kids' heads pop off like shrimp. I said, oh my God. I said, he's referring to how he yanks the kids' heads off they, you know what I'm saying, out their spinal column. And he said they pop out like shrimp. He said they come out like shrimp. That means he squeezes the head, he pulls up. Real dude is diabolical, man. Dude is diabolical, man. See, y'all not ready for them. That's why I said y'all didn't read them Epstein files. See, the motherfuckers that really don't care about the Epstein files, they trying to say, oh, Trump. Those are the motherfuckers that didn't read shit. Okay? Those are the motherfuckers that didn't read shit. And I'm pretty sure those are the same people that got Jeffrey's DNA sperm inside their body right now. Okay? Because he guess what he said? He said he want everybody in the world to have his DNA. So if you talk bad about him, you're gonna look like a hypocrite. That means Jeffrey Epstein you're related to Jeffrey. You can't talk about your father if you know that's how they say. Because if the pedophile is the father, you cannot speak on what you don't know. And what you don't know is that you might have Jeffrey Epstein's DNA inside your body. This is all in the files, y'all. That's why I said. That's why they didn't want to release it, because it's a national security. It's actually a national security threat. And the Jeffrey Epstein documents are so diabolical, it's not registering in the human genome. Basically, the shit you reading destroyed the earth. The shit on the Epstein's files destroyed the earth, but the NPCs do not realize it. The 140,000, they know what's going on. They know exactly what's going on. The 144,000 know exactly what's going on. So that's why, like I said, you got man versus mankind. Once you part of Jeffrey, once you part of Jeffrey, there ain't no. I don't even think Christ could save you, because that's the. You can't wake up your junk DNA. You always gonna be a part of this Abrahamic bloodline. Crazy, ain't it, man? Diabolical, man. Like I said, y'all didn't read the. Yeah, man. So this the boot right here. It's the boot. The boot is inside the damn. You see what I'm saying? The whole boot is DNA tracking. They got the kill. They say, look, they got the kill switch, safety band, beep siren, magnetic safety switch held by USMC. Epstein, he is in protected custody. Where has the request permission to remove leg? So damn. So I guess what the fuck? They give you permission to take your whole leg off or wear this thing? And who would have one of these? I would hate to have one of these on my leg. Just take my leg. Fuck it. That's what's going on. This some real intense shit. Y'all think we playing. Everybody got a boot. Everybody got a boot. She get a boot. He get a boot. Everybody get a boot. Deep state boot foot brace. This is how I know all those people that said something on in my comment section did not know anything about the boots. They did not know anything about the boot. And that's sad. And you mean to tell me these are... Everybody online ain't no truther, right? It's plain and simple. Everybody online is not a truther. And that's real. They did Christ the same. That's what I said. If Christ came back, y'all crucify him. Y'all wouldn't even entertain. Y'all wouldn't even entertain what the hell was said. Y'all wouldn't even take it in consideration. That's as far as your knowledge will go. As far as your knowledge will go. It's just crazy, man. Can't believe. You see how we put a lot of people on notice? A lot of people are on notice, man. Let's pull this up. Let's see what else we got on the menu. All right, here we go. Here we go, another boot. Got boots on top of boots on top of boots. Okay. You got to keep track of these people because they'll go over the ice wall. They'll take their ass. Once they get over the ice wall, I don't think that shit go past the ice wall. Hold on, I'm about to save this for the... Here we go, another. You got Candance boot, black eye. Candance clove, hoof, foot. And this is what it says. Bisexual Candance Owens and her homo band did the boot club and the black eye club in one picture. In one picture, family. In one picture. I think we pretty much done with these characters, man. We're gonna have to do a part 2. There's so much to cover. It's just getting late, so I'm gonna shut this one down. All right, shut this one down, man. Get out of here. Make sure you hit the Cash App and share and like the video. Okay. I gotta catch y'all up. I gotta take time out of my day to catch y'all up.
Yeah, I'm on my mega shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Yeah, I'm on my mega shit. 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 Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me ballin' like a globe. Try to double dribble, slam dunk. I'm dripping through the paint, nigga. Yeah, I'm on my mega shit. Yeah, I'm on my mega shit. Yeah, I'm fresh to death. Like I'm hopping out my casket, bitch. Trips around the Atlas, had me me ballin' like a globetrotter. Double dribble, slam dunk, I'm dripping through the pain, nigga. Everything I touch turns to glitter, I'm a lucky charm. Fettuccine Alfredo, mixed it with the Parmesan. EBS coming in and ringing like a car alarm. Honey, I shrunk the kids about the size of a peppercorn. USA flag, and I stitched it with the Betsy Ross Baywatch Barbie. Then I hit her with the hats off. Proud man, Oculus, I had to take my glasses off. Sammy Sosa flow, yeah, I had to change color. I'm an acrobat, flip your ass like the Ring and Bullets. Captain Planet, Superman, I'm flying through the stratosphere. I can pop your top like a soda or a can of beer. Starter man jacket had me ballin' like the Cavaliers. You can catch Corona, but I'd rather have a Heineken. I had to check my watch, yeah, it's that time again. Stampin' postcards, send them off with the mailman. 50 round clips, dropping shells like Michelangelo. Ninja Turtle flow, dripping blood in your pizza sauce. Yeah, I'm so cold, I'm Santa surfing in a Poconos. Just talk to Jesus and I think I caught the Holy Ghost. George Norris swag, hell yeah, I'm going coast to coast. 3 strikes you out like Adidas with the shell toes. Bullets sound like fireworks, chopper rip like Velcro. 7 for the half, but I got it for the elbow. Red wave, cutting walk the water like the hurricane. I used to sell Grammys, now I'm stinging with the Novocaine. AMC stock, had me going ape shit. Killed the deep state while I'm going on a date, bitch. Mar-a-Lago, red chains closed, now I'm MAGA man. Backdoor deal, shoot your ass like the Taliban. Scary movie too, Jason Voorhees, I'm the son of Sam. Yeah, I'm on my